car cool because we have a busy day doing things. It's like 41 degrees, over 100 Fahrenheit. I am wearing one of my favorite matching sets. I think I might have shown this on TikTok. I don't know. But this is probably one of my favorite sets. I got it for our friend's wedding we went to. And I wear it all the time when it's hot. And it helps stay cool, but also covered so I don't get a sunburn. Are we going to get a matcha?
Are you okay?
We might be going to get a matcha.
Are you okay?
We are grocery shopping. That is a big task for today. I have decided to go on a new, I don't want to call it diet, a food program called Autoimmune Protocol or short form AIP, because I have been reacting very severely to something. We don't know what it is, and by we, I've brought Michael in on this task of trying to figure out what is going on with my health. It has not been fun. The reactions have been like full body reactions, and I've had more of them in the last couple of years than I've had, I think, my whole life. And they're pretty painful. It's like your skin and your nerves feel like they're on fire, your joints. And from a lot of research I've done, many people with a lot of autoimmune disorders or specific autoimmune disorders or diseases get this reaction. I am celiac, not just gluten intolerant, but I am celiac, and then I also have endometriosis, which are both considered autoimmune diseases. So those could be at play. I hope that there's nothing else at play, but I need to change my diet. So I'm going to show you guys what the autoimmune protocol is and what you can and cannot eat. There's a lot of things you cannot eat. Thankfully, I've already done like the big cutouts of like dairy and gluten, but it's like no sugar, no nightshade vegetables, no beans, no alcohol, no potatoes, which I love. I love a French fry. So we are getting a full shop of things that I can eat because I've been very hungry being on this protocol for the first couple of days. And especially with the Invisalign, I feel like I'm always a little bit hungry because I have to manage my meals when I'm taking them out, when I'm brushing. So I feel like I'm extra hungry because there's just more planning. And I think to stick to this, I need to plan by grocery shopping and actually getting the right things that I need. So that is a big task for the day, but I'm excited to get all the things, plan a few meals. I'll also show you over the next couple of weeks as I'm doing this, what meals I'm making, what I'm eating, because I know a lot of you deal with chronic pain and have probably talked about doing this elimination diet in a way, because eventually you will start to reintroduce these things, but the goal is to cut them all out for 6 to 8 weeks, give or take. So that's my fall. That's what we're doing. And I'm glad that matcha is still on the things you can't eat. Coffee is not, which is very sad. I do miss coffee. But since matcha's on it, I do want a matcha. We will see about getting a matcha, but we will be going to the grocery store and I'll show you guys all the things that I have decided to eat. I think there's gonna be some things I'm going to, I guess, like twist the rules. So I may not be 100% AIP. It's probably gonna be about 90-95% just based on like substitution for like dairy milk. I usually drink almond milk, but on AIP you can't have any nuts. So I'm trying to figure that out. So I'll talk to you about that once I decide which things I'm going to do a little bit of a substitution for. But in the meantime, AC's cranked. I think we're ready to go. Shrimp, steak, ground beef, 2 ground beef actually because I really enjoy it, bacon, and then chicken breast, chicken thighs. Michael cooks these so well, so we got extra. It's a family serving. A lot more meat than I would normally buy. Like this is probably for a week and it's a lot more, but it's basically all I'm eating is protein with every meal, so it's very necessary. Veg time. We have cilantro to do some like seasoning on chicken, broccoli, asparagus, green onions or chives. I don't really know what people call these. I call these green onions. This and the dill. Some dill are going to go in an arugula salad. Tomatoes are for Michael. Bananas are for me as well. Avocado and cucumber. So again, a lot of veg. I would say this is probably a pretty average amount of veg that we would have, but a bit more strategic with what veg I'm getting. Big necessity is sweet potatoes. So I got a full bag of sweet potatoes, and then this is going to be the like arugula salad. This is where I'm changing up a little bit. So you're not technically supposed to have chocolate. I will have a little bit of chocolate, so I just get some little chips. Chomps are a great snack for on the go. We needed more honey, and honey is the natural sweetener you're allowed to have, so honey is necessary. And then almond milk is the other thing that you are not supposed to have, but like I said, I am having it. And then this is coconut yogurt. I'm fine with coconut yogurt, just not fine with coconut milk. These are for Michael. Raspberries are for me to go in the yogurt. Those are for Michael. That's his little stuff. And then I got some plantain chips and beet sweet potato chips as a snack, and then peaches to go in the yogurt and just like a snack in general. Those are all the groceries. It is a lot more than I normally would buy, especially when it comes to the protein. So it's probably about a $50 increase in our weekly spend, which is significant when you think about it like over the month. But I would also say that I'm not eating out nearly as much. Like if we want to like grab something, it's really just like Michael grabbing a meal, because it's a bit harder for me. So in some ways I think it balances out. It just is more expensive buying more meats and more protein. And then someone asked me this on a couple vlogs ago, and it's about buying organic, which I have been trying to do. I'm not necessarily the best at it. I definitely try my best to do it when I can and when I can afford it. If there's like times are a little bit tight and it doesn't feel like it's the best thing to do, then I'll maybe not. But for me, I do notice a difference when I have like organic meats versus non-organic meats, or just organic vegetables versus non-organic. And just seeing what happens to our food and what chemicals are sprayed on it, I think is a big reason why I have a lot of gut problems and reactions. Is just it's not as clean as I would want it to be. So I do spend more money on organic food for that reason. But where I got my groceries today is at Sprouts. So I'm not going to do like a grocery shop at Erewhon or something like that. Sprouts is, I would say, comparable to Whole Foods, a little bit less. They have a bit more deals. They have a lot of gluten-free, which is why I end up shopping there anyways. And that is the whole strategy with eating AIP. And I also got a couple things that I thought I would show you while I continue to talk about AIP. So these are a few purchases I've made recently, and I've been waiting for them, so I'm very excited. The whole reason why I started AIP is because I do know being on an anti-inflammatory diet is beneficial, especially for someone like myself who deals with a lot of inflammation and swelling. So it kind of was a matter of time before I would do it. And now I've arrived after feeling really terrible and being like, okay, I actually have to do this. Okay, this shirt is from my friend. Cute little note, a little card in here. My friend and, well, I guess both my friend and her husband, Olivia and Rax, have a burger truck out east in Canada, and they finally launched some merch. So this is this is the back of the tee. Look how fun that is. And then the front, roses. I did my nails again similar to how I had them recently, and look at the blue matches. So I'm very excited. This is made in Canada. Very proud of Olivia and Rax for designing, bringing this to life. And now, as much as I can't enjoy their burgers, I can at least support them, which is really lovely to be able to do as someone who is like across the continent, to be able to support them. So I'm excited. I think Michael and I might share this shirt, as you can tell. It's a big one. It's a medium, which I want it to be loose on my hips. Any of my friends with a big butt? No, you gotta have it loose on the hips. And look at this cute sticker. Okay, so if you're in Cape Breton, you gotta go. I'll tag them below. And if you want a tee, you should order a tee. I think right now it's just like through Instagram, so just message them tagged below so you can buy one as well. So yeah, once I had these reactions I was having the past couple of weeks, they've been pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, I don't want anything else to be going on in terms of autoimmune diseases. I really am trying to speak positively and just think that there's like some gut imbalances that going AIP will help me reassess the gut, heal it so that I can bring some of those foods back in and have a bit more balance in life. This is an order I've been excited for. I have been using DP Hue, I've talked about this before for a while, and then this is their semi-permanent tinted Gloss Plus. So this is how I get my hair to look a little bit red, which it doesn't right now. And then just the Sheer Gloss Plus. So this is basically just like a really strong deep conditioner for your hair. And I love both of them. I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway with Mary Young of all my favorite things. And I think this might be included. So you should follow Mary Young if you don't on Instagram. This will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. So very exciting. Overall, the goal is just to feel better. As most of you know, I've been on a health journey most of my life, but I've been taking it very serious this year and last year, and it's hard, I'm not gonna lie, like just focusing on chronic illness every single day and letting that like take precedence in your life and become such a big thing. It's hard to not get caught up in the negative and not feel like you can't enjoy life the way other people can. And a friend of mine talked about discipline and how discipline actually leads to freedom. And I do agree with that. I think in the moment, discipline really sucks, but it also gives you that reward. So it's that short-term pain for the long-term gain rather than you're getting short-term gain and then you're getting longer pain. And I would say for me, ignoring what's flaring me up has been short-term gain resulting in long-term pain, which is where I'm at right now. So I'm also seeing another doctor coming up very soon to talk about my gut and see if there's anything I should be taking. I've always been very hesitant, I know I've talked about this before, but just like taking random vitamins because other people online are taking them. I know which supplements work for me. I also know which ones are like generically good across the board for everyone. So like magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, those are like okay for everyone. And a multi-purpose immune booster vitamin, like these are supplements that I will recommend because they are generic and they're not going to mess with your gut. But when it comes to probiotics, prebiotics, things like that, I do want to make sure that I'm taking the right thing for me. So I am hoping that that's some answers I'm going to get this week from this new doctor, while I also wait to see my primary care doctor. I always want to call it a family doctor, but yeah, my primary care doctor will maybe do some more testing to see what could be a cause of this autoimmune response that I'm getting. This is a lovely friend of mine, another friend with another company. My friend Natasha has a company called The Cure Skincare. I don't know if you can't really see it, but The Cure, a lovely package with me. It is all, I guess it's like a kit that she sent me, which is super fun. So it's a little bit of everything. The Essentials kit. Look at that. Love that. So it has face and neck serum, boosting face mist. I love face mist, especially when it's this hot. Oil cleanser, face and eye cream, and body serum. So it's like a tester of everything, which I think is such a good gift to give people. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, look at that. Super cute. Such a good gift to give yourself and to give to other people. But I love this. I think it's really important to take care of yourself, not just your face, but your body. And so these are a variety of things, and it's all natural and female owned by a friend of mine. So I will also link that below, and hopefully you can shop it as well. But that is a summary of AIP, the things I've been buying myself, and what I am focused on. So like I said, I will be sharing more. If you've done AIP and have suggestions, please let me know. If you have not done AIP and you're thinking about it, join me. I'm going to be doing this for the next 6 to 8 weeks, so we can do it together. And I will continuously share what I'm learning, what I'm finding out. I think resources like this have been helpful. I've been watching a lot of TikToks about different meals, so it's really important to share and talk about these things and not have stigma around health struggles, because we all deal with things at different times in our life, and we are focused on living a full life. So discipline equals freedom for me. And now I'm gonna make a snack. I'm gonna have bacon, avocado, and spinach. What a lovely AIP, kind of like late, it's like a late brunch basically is what I'm having. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.